There's this thing that's happening, and we are all witnesses. We're all watching it happen. Some of us are victims of it. And I'd just like to let some of you know that his shield does not cover you. And by his or him, I mean your president. We need to talk about something very dangerous that's happening right now because it's not just politics. It's become culture. Ramses and I have touched on this multiple times. It's more like psychology now. Um, Millions of people showing us the worst versions of themselves, or maybe the most authentic versions of themselves, overtly, proudly, and openly racist, sexist, and cruel because they believe that somehow they have the same immunity and protection as the men that they worship and admire so dearly. They think the strong man's shield covers them too, but it doesn't. And what we have learned through history is that at some point that bill will come due. When a leader like this one lies with impunity, breaks laws with impunity, threatens judges, insults women, mocks disabled people, encourages violence, and openly spreads conspiracy theories. But then he gets rewarded with loyalty, power, money, attention, a lot of money too, by the way. Something happens to the minds of the people that follow and admire him. They're like, yo, if he could do that, I can do that. That's something that we like to call moral deregulation. The guardrails fall. The voice that once would have told you, hey, man, you can't talk to people like that, is replaced with the whisper that says, but you should. Your cruelty becomes your confidence. Bigotry becomes bold. And harassing people is rebranded as patriotism. People mistake the impunity or immunity of the elite for themselves. And that is a dangerous error because that man has wealth, lawyers, the backing of media platforms, millions of loyal followers, political power. He can actually live without consequence. That protection might not extend to you. We're watching people online. Ramses and I exchange messages, stories, and videos all the time. People screaming at strangers, people harassing their own neighbors, being hateful to their coworkers, threatening teachers, and posting racist things under their real names. And some of these people are becoming rich off of it, calling people the N-word, unaliving people, and then raising money because they're somehow the victims, raising lots of money. Again, they walk away seemingly untouched and again confuse elite impunity with personal immunity. But the strong man's shield does not cover you. Donald Trump does not have to go to PTA meetings. He does not have a boss. He does not have to interview for a job. He does not need references. He does not sit in the bleachers with other parents at the kids' soccer games. He does not live next door to anyone, but all of his followers do. They still have to live in the same world that they're poisoning. The mechanic at the shop screams a slur, and if he's at the wrong shop, he gets fired. A mother threatens a teacher online and gets arrested. Neighbors vandalize your fence by spray painting racist remarks. There's cameras now, and that's a hate crime. A man corners somebody at a school board meeting. Somebody considers that assault and files charges. These people think that they somehow have diplomatic immunity. I'm sorry, folks, you absolutely do not. We've seen Even during this administration, with all this chaos, these behaviors lose jobs, ruin marriages, cancel friendships, embarrass children, alienate neighbors, make you a pariah in your community. And legal records will exist long after this man is no longer the president. So, yeah, the strong man gets to walk away. His followers, however, do not get away with it. And this is the real tragedy, Rams. No matter how cruel this president is, no matter what crimes he commits, we know he won't lose his job. Like now we know that. He will never get written up. Nobody can call HR. He won't get uninvited to the cookouts of his friends. He will never sit in a conference room while someone reads a harassment report about him. He will never feel how you feel. When this ends, and Ramses keeps reminding me that it will, because trust me, it does not feel like it ever will. But when this ends, and according to my brother, it will, and he does not lie to me, it will not be him carrying your consequences. It will be the parents whose kids now avoid them, the employees who got fired, the neighbors who nobody trusts, the pastors who no longer have a congregation. It will be real everyday people who acted like they had presidential power when all they had was racist backed anger.
That man is going to die because all men die. People got to remember that.